Look at it go. Look at that drag go. That is so fun. This is an Instagram story I posted just before getting out on the water. Look what it says, expectation, 3 fish. That has how low of expectations I have fishing 35-degree open water in December. It is extremely difficult, and the deeper the fish hold, the more difficult it is to get these fish to go. I'm gonna show y'all a couple beautiful wiper I caught, and then we're gonna go in depth on what I did to fine tune these wiper and bring them topside. Check it out, this was a fun one. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a wiper for sure. Yes. All right, folks. That is what's up. Yeah, that is what's up. Working my butt off. Getting the win. The goal today was to catch 3 of a target species. That is smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, wiper, crappie, and walleye. And there is what I really wanted to catch, a beautiful giant wiper. That's probably a 23, 24, between 23 and 25 inch fish. Had a big mark come up on my flasher, and then this thing just crappie thumped it real light and then took off. Beautiful, beautiful wiper. They are so elusive out here, and it feels good to catch one. Been working my butt off for that fish. All right, friends, so to bring you guys up to speed again, I've been out here for probably 2 hours, not had a bite. That was my first bite. And like I said, I'm out here trying to catch either a crappie, a bass, a smallmouth bass, a wiper, or a walleye. And that was one of the target species. It's been so difficult that I'm trying to hold myself to catch 3 fish today, and there's number 1. I only have about 2 hours left, so let's get back out there. What we're doing is we're just dropping to bottom and just either dead sticking it just off bottom or just lightly tapping that jig off bottom. I actually did see that mark come in on my flasher, and it just came up and tapped it like a crappie real light. And then I set the hook and the chase was on. So much fun, so rewarding grinding it out here. Water temp is 35 degrees. Lake just had ice come off the whole thing again, but it will be freezing in the next few days. So stay tuned. Let's see if we can catch those last 2 before calling it a day. There's another one. Found him. Another crappie tap. Look at it go. Look at that drag go. That is so fun. That's what wiper do. They go on those initial hard runs. Usually give it 1, maybe 2 hard runs, and then it's over. So we're gonna let that fish just go on its initial hard run, expend its energy. Again, that fish was marked on my flasher. I saw that fish come up. Almost wondering if it's a catfish. Dang. This is a giant fish, or just a very hard fighting one. There he is. Oh my gosh, that one's huge. Maybe just as big as the last. Hard fighting fish, folks, those wiper. There we go. Yes. Heavy. Heavy fish. Yes, again on that 3-inch Berkley Minnow, 1/4 ounce VMC Moon Eye, I think, jig. Another tank, folks. Oh, I deserve this. Last day before it freezes, before going back to work. Beautiful fish. Giant hard fighting wiper, guys. The funnest stuff. Making it happen, making it happen. It's just like crappie fishing. They're just tapping it like a crappie. I'm seeing them come up on my ice flasher just like a crappie. But they don't fight like a crappie. I think I have 14-pound FireLine going right now. It's warm enough that I can fish braid, and then I have it going to a 14-pound monofilament leader there. I should probably actually have a longer leader, to a 1/4 ounce jig head and 3-inch Berkley Minnow. On my Skunk River Recon custom rod from Mark, he's a builder here in Ames. And just a Fluger spinning reel. Incredible. I am so grateful. So what is it about this 35-degree open water that makes catching fish so stinking difficult? The answer is drift. The slightest drift makes it incredibly harder to catch these fish in these cold water temps. Those fish are not as willing to budge for a bait that is moving. They want it in front of them. They want you to agitate the heck out of them to get those fish to bite. That is my experience. What I'm looking for is I am looking for soft returns, and I am looking for suspended returns on my down and side imaging and my ice flasher. And if I am not absolutely stationary, it makes it increasingly difficult to analyze and decipher that information I'm getting back on my electronics. In addition to that, I am vertical jigging, and having that ice flasher helps me actually see that jig and helps me see fish engage with that jig. And if I'm not stationary again, it makes it a lot harder to place that jig right in front of their darn nose to irritate those fish into biting. So that is what makes fishing open water, 35-degree water temps so difficult. Fish are just not as willing to interact with those artificial lures, and even live bait. They just are not willing to engage and are not willing to crush those lures like they would as the water temps get warmer. 35-degree water just has those fish in a very rigid mood more often than not. After I caught those 2 wiper, it was over. I could not find them again. They were gone. They vanished, being their elusive selves, and I could not get another one to go. So what I did, trying to make the most of my time, is I switched gears, continued to use that down and side imaging and that ice flasher. And what I found with pairing those electronics were a couple crappie suspending off a break. Caught a couple of those too, and we made the best of our day and caught our 3 fish. Check it out. Yay, we did it, folks. We got 3. 4 December. That's how dang difficult this is, just getting a fish to bite. Yeah, wiper and crappie, we did it. It is a win to me, and the only reason this is working is because of electronics and because there is a 2-mile-an-hour wind today. If I didn't have that 2-mile-an-hour wind, this would be not possible either. So the conditions just worked out, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to catch those wiper, for the opportunity to catch these crappie, because it would not be happening without electronics and the conditions. Not a chance. So there you have it, folks. The down and side imaging and 2D sonar were absolutely necessary to get an idea of how the fish were holding on that structure. In addition to that, the ice flasher was also absolutely necessary to place a jig right on those fish's nose. They were not willing to budge for those lures. Also, the 2-mile-an-hour wind was so crucial to my success, and 2-mile-an-hour wind is absolutely unheard of in Iowa. And that is as close as I'm gonna get to fishing from a kayak stationary like you can on the ice. A few things in control and a few things out of my control that kind of came together and worked together to make it a successful day on the water. It is tough fishing 35-degree open water. Just very difficult. We finally are getting into some very cold temperatures that are gonna really cap these lakes and hopefully kick off a real ice season in my area.
that's all I got for you guys. Like and subscribe if you are digging the content. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm trying to make them as entertaining and as educational as possible. It is a learning process like everything else, and I'm trying my best to bring you guys good content. So like and subscribe if you dig the content. Watch it, eat it up. I hope you learn a thing or two, and I will see you guys very soon, and hopefully we will be on hard water for a length of time after this video debuts. Peace, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.
So that can't be. That can't be. Yes. All right, folks, we got one to go finally. Oh, hopefully we're on to something here. Oh, jigging wrap wiper. Only in 20 feet of water, real shallow. Just only jigging about 2 inches off the bottom. Just popping. Finally got one on camera. Goodness sakes. There we go. Jigging wrap. Jigging 2 inches off the bottom. Just tapping it. Lightly tapping. Get that fish back. Oh, that made my day. That's all I wanted.